Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Tonight's general reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. But before we get into the tarot, to take a closer look into the past, present, future, and the person that is on your mind, I have some oracle cards here that I have pulled to see what spirit is highlighting for you at this time. From the Jungian Archetype Oracle, for the highlight of the message or the overall general energy that is most important at the time, currently, is number 8, the Sacred Union. From the Heart Code Oracle, as a supporting energy, we have number 40, Assertive. And from the Moonology Messages Oracle, we have Moon Maybe, Intuition. So I have taken some notes on these cards after meditating with them for a little bit. And here are the notes that I took for you guys. This is specifically for you. As the years go by, we learn more and more about love, partnership, and ways in which we can better approach how we take action in what we feel. For example, when we got a little older, we discovered that how we went about dealing with a crush when we were very young doesn't now in later years work out quite as well. And 2, as we learn more and more, we see that we also learn less and less. For love is the highest, most mysterious vibration of all, and to implement it into our human ways and limitations can be challenging. But remember today that you are on the precipice of a great love. You'll know it to be true if you've done the work, and to bridge that tremendous energy into physical form is going to take a firm yet gentle, confident, and unapologetic application, where intuition is followed along with the wisdom of your heart, unique for all of us. In a way, you decide regarding what most authentically backs up your core beliefs, values, and visions. And I wrote down a quote that I found about divine union and sacred union, and it says, "A sacred union between divine lovers is a dance of souls, where two become one, reflecting the divine love that binds all of creation." And from page 80 of the Moonology Messages Guidebook on Intuition, it states that when this card is pulled, there is no real need for you to ask your question because you already know the answer, at least deep down. And from the Heart Code Oracle Guidebook on Assertive, it says, "Speak up and express yourself with sincerity and integrity." And like I said, above all else, follow the wisdom of your heart, for the heart has reason that reason does not know. I absolutely love this right now for you guys. I'll show you the cards one more time. And I will see you inside the reading. Okay guys, I have laid out the spread with the borderless Rider-Waite, and then we are going to, after I go over this, I'm going to be clarifying the spread and getting more information with the miniature Rider-Waite tarot deck. So for your overall energy right now, what your vibration says about you and to the world around you, we have the Magician. You are experiencing and expressing a sense of power when it comes to your ability to create the things, manifest the things you desire and create. I feel like this is a very artistic type of energy, a very wise, spiritually advanced type of energy with the Magician here. And just for your energy, I feel like you have mastered some aspects of your spiritual journey in the way that you can transmute, in the way that you can navigate through certain energies with certain energies to get to desired places. Okay, so that's great. That's beautiful. In the past, we have you as an overall energy in a past situation, standing your ground almost and taking action in the unique ways in which make you the individual that you are. I see you being very confident in the past. I see you taking all of the, things, attributes that make you the unique person that you are, and really just experiencing them to the highest degree, because you have self-love. You see this black cat here used to symbolize bad luck. This person does not care. She's holding her sunflower, she's holding her wand, and she's sitting on her throne like a boss. As for the present, I feel here with the devil in reverse that you are starting to, if not have already, you're starting to realize that you are not as stuck as you think in this connection that may be kind of destructive, or a relationship that's kind of destructive. You also may be realizing some things about the stereotypical judgments on the devil. You may be seeing that we all need polar opposites and opposing forces to create inspired outcomes and things like that, okay? But I do see that here, that you are probably leaving a situation or an aspect of a situation that was making you feel too much of all of your shadow aspects, okay? It's always good to bring them up so that we can examine them, but to fall into this sense of being a victim because of it is not good. Moving forward into the lesson here, we have the moon. So I feel like the lesson from this situation at hand in the past, moving into the present, that you're going to be, moving forward with, is the moon here, is this sense of moving through your subconscious to distinguish what is real and what is fantasy, okay? In the challenge with doing so, I see the Hermit here in reverse, indicating that it may have been hard for you to rely on your higher self and your inner light and your intuition for the answers that you seek, that may have turned into loneliness and isolation instead, okay? For your power in this situation, your power lies in your ability to put certain things to rest, to let the end be the end of it, and just let the universe do with it what it will, to kind of cycle into the next phase of life, because death is just the it's a ending, but it's also just the beginning of something else, right? As for your future here, we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like in the future, you are going to be experiencing new ways of going about love and your emotions and dealing with your emotions. Like I was saying here with the Sacred Union card, and all about how we work with the feelings of love and the energies of love, right? I feel like you are going to be, like I said before, getting back into new ways of becoming spiritually mature and emotionally mature. As for the influences at hand, we have this influence of, in this situation, of knowing that there is going to be a sudden ending in the near future to a once relied upon form, a perspective, a source of whatever the case may be, something that you relied upon for a long time. I feel like in your in the influence here, like you have the ability to kind of see things before they fall now with everything that you've learned, because you are a better judge of character. You can see if something was built on sand or if it was built sturdy, type of thing, okay? Next up, we have the advice from Spirit for the best desired outcome. We have the Lovers. So, like I was saying earlier, with the Lovers card, the message above all else is to follow the wisdom of your heart. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that, I mean, also with the Sacred Union card and just with the Lover's card in the near future, which came yesterday in the reading for the collective, I just feel like to get into the mindset or the understanding that you have put so much into your understanding of divine love and mortal mirrors and, you know, whatever the case may be. You may have met a twin flame or a false twin flame or a soulmate of whatever degree. There's so many different soulmates, like I've been saying. But Spirit is just saying that there is divinely orchestrated relationships for you coming into the picture. So just to get into the, you know, heart space and to have heart and mind coherence and to, you know, get ready to share yourself authentically with someone else, okay? For the next part of this reading, we have love and the person that is on your mind, okay? So for the energy of love in your life right now, wow. With the Nine of Cups, we have the energy of a wish coming true, which is just incredible. This is a person who is truly content with all of the... I just see this person like having a wish fulfillment just because they are so grateful with all of the things that they already have. Do you know what I mean? We'll get more information on that in a bit, like I've been saying. Next, we have where you are at with the... and how your energy reads with the... in the connection with the person that is on your mind. We have the Empress in reverse. So you may be feeling a little bit of a creative block. You may be feeling like you maybe don't know how to express yourself fully at this time. As for the person on your mind in this connection and how their energy reads right now, we have the Star. I feel like this person is experiencing, or in the midst of experiencing some feelings of having there be a light at the end of the tunnel, figuring out their way through what was once pretty confusing or just uncharted territory to them. They may be coming into, excuse me, like having a better relationship with their feelings, with their heart, gaining more, you know, matured emotions, things like that. As far as the lesson at hand here in this connection, the lesson is to... I feel like with this card, what Spirit is saying is the lesson here is to, you know, take the time that you need to walk away from this energy of focusing too much on the things that, like, take your time to grieve and to, you know, feel the sorrow over these spilt cups here when it comes to relationships and emotions. But the lesson here is to make sure that you turn around and acknowledge all of the other things that you have in your life. Like I've been saying, this attitude of gratitude is important to bring in new abundance, new opportunities in love, things like that. As for the reason that you met, I feel that with this card, the reason that you're met, Spirit is saying, like, meeting this person may have really put you into the discovery or acknowledgement that you really need to put more time into loving yourself and taking care of yourself, resting, meditating. This person could have whatever the details may be, it doesn't really matter. The overall energy is that they brought you closer into caring for yourself. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse over here in the past, yeah, it seems like they brought you closer to yourself as a whole, which is wonderful, regardless of the details. As for what is hidden and aspects of their truth. Now, take this card as you want to take it with the Ace of Swords here. But I just feel like the hidden truth here is that you have won over to your heart's desire. And I want to make sure that you're understanding what exactly that I mean by your heart's desire. I feel that sometimes we have our focus so zoomed in on the particular person, the individual that we want and what we want it to look like as far as the outcome goes with partnership. But I feel like what's hidden here is just like you have won over your heart's desire. So it means like it could be them. It could be the fact that not having them possibly has led you closer to what you truly want. Just keep an open mind. Now, last but not least, we have what is the key to manifesting your desires in 2025? We have the Fool. Where's my water? I love that we have the Fool here in this place, in the spread, because it's saying that the key to manifesting in the upcoming year is to take leaps of faith. Take a leap of faith. Make sure that you are following your vision. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. All you need is a vision and to follow your heart and your intuition, and make sure that like you are, taking all of the wisdom that you have gained into account here. And why am I leaning this entire time? Oh, so you don't see the reflection of the light in my glasses. And just take action on, what's calling you, okay? All right, let's move into the clarification portion of this reading now and get some more information. New Year's Eve, guys. It's 5:42 p.m. in New York right now as I record this. So I guess I'll be posting it in an hour or so. All right, guys. So in your overall energy right now, we won't get too deep. We'll just clarify a little bit. But we do have the Magician. So your energy is like just in this state of power and, being able to manifest all that you desire. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like your energy right now also is about the fact that you are stepping through this portal, a gateway into a higher timeline in which you can set down sturdier roots with, and meeting parts of your soul family and things like that, or people who share a similar energetic frequency. It's in reverse. The truth of the card remains the same. It's just that there may be minor agitations or irritations or things like that as you step into this gateway. Sorry about that. As for the present moment, or the past rather, in the past we have this Queen of Wands here, this strong, inspired person. Why is this here in the past? Now we have the Ace of Cups, but in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Wands. I feel like you may have experienced some painful emotions, some delays, some miscommunications, some, waiting for things to manifest or to come to light that never did. And that made you so much stronger. Okay, guys, next we have the present. And we have the Devil in reverse. And like I was saying, I feel like you are starting to realize that you are not as stuck as you think in whatever destructive relationship or pattern or aspect of a connection that you thought you were. Why is the Devil in reverse here? You could also be in the energy of partying a little too hard. There could be some miscommunication going on with your friends or family. You could be, experiencing some distance between you and the ones that you love, but I see it as a very temporary energy. As far as the lesson here with the moon, you know, saying that the lesson is to, it is in, you know, discovering through your subconscious what is real and what is an illusion. Why is the moon here in the lesson? Wow, we have the Nine of Cups again. So the lesson lies in getting to the place of having this wish fulfillment, of having dreams come true, and just making your way through this, all of the illusions that the moon faces you with. So like putting so much into it, like you fought so hard that you're able to see your way through it. Why is the Hermit here in reverse with the challenge at hand? Which is saying that you are, the challenge is the fight to become comfortable when you are alone and not feeling so isolated and so lonely. Why is this here? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. More miscommunication. This is an energy of someone who is pretty immature and is attention seeking and kind of will do anything that they can, doesn't matter if it hurts other people, to get the attention that they desire. So I feel like that could have been making you feel pretty lonely, could have been making you feel like you don't know how to trust your intuition due to the connection that you were so deeply in with them, possibly. Next, we have the your power here and what you, your superpower in this situation. And we have death. So putting things to rest, letting things come to an end. Why is this death card here? Wow. We have the Hermit in reverse again. So right next to the Hermit in reverse. So it's just saying, like, you know, it's difficult. It has been difficult for you to put things to rest because you haven't been able to rely on your higher self for the answers here. But, you know, we're moving into the energy of being able to put things to rest now because of what you have fought through and the challenges that you have endured. For the future with the Ace of Cups, moving into, you know, healthy connections, you know, and all of that. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the future? I feel like you are going to be looking to the future with optimism. You are and have been waiting to hear from certain people, waiting for your ships to come in, type of thing. And this is just a good card for, you know, your projects begin to thrive and things like that. For the influences at hand here, we have the Tower in reverse. So it's like the influence of being able to see things come to an end before they actually do, being able to spot the sturdy from the built on sand type of structures. Why is this Tower in reverse here in the influences? There's also an influence here of, and that makes sense because you have put trust, time, energy into having patience and trusting that there's a bigger picture, a divinely orchestrated thing going on, a plan that's beyond your control here. And so it brings you enlightenment. Now, with the advice, we have the Lovers again. So just to follow the wisdom of your heart above all else. And we have that Sacred Union Oracle card again. Why is the Lovers here? Okay, interesting. You have delayed walking away from a situation that you needed to walk away from because it served its time in the sun. And I feel like in that delayed period, you learned more about, first of all, the connection that you were in, the connection that you desire to be in, this other person. You have learned about love in its greater form, just because you delayed walking away, just because you had devoted yourself so deeply to this other person, and the energy of the connection that you wanted to really see it through and to learn as much as you could about it. Okay, so moving into the energy of love in your life right now and the connection between you and the person that is on your mind. So like I said, for the energy of love right now, we have this wish come true, this, beautiful Nine of Cups here. Why is that here? We have the Tower. Something beyond your control created a sudden ending to something that you had relied upon for quite some time. And it could have been even a perspective or a behavioral pattern that was keeping you from your desires, from your wish fulfillment. So the universe kind of came in and, took control here. As for the connection with you and the person that is on your mind, you in this energy, we have the Empress in reverse. So, some creative blocks, maybe, lacking the ability to see things thrive, possibly feeling like you are lacking abundance and things like that. Why is this here? We have the Chariot, so excuse me. There's also this aspect of your energy that reads very confident, very free to move around this connection and your life in a way that is determined and sure and, guided by, this mystical kind of energy here. So let me get a little bit, well, actually we're going to get more oracle cards for you and the other person when we're done. So as far as the person in this connection, we have the Star, so them feeling hopeful and things like that. What are they feeling hopeful about? We have the Hierophant here. This is an indication that they may be experiencing some spiritual awakenings. This may be a time for them where the integration of heart, mind, body, and soul is big right now for them. They may be just very focused on what they want in their life and what they don't want in their life. Maybe they have a good connection with their mentors right now, but they're very spiritually sound is what I'm getting. As far as the lesson here, we have to take your time walking away from being focused on the pain. So taking your time to grieve. Why is that in the lesson? We have the King of Wands. So I feel like another part of the lesson is to, we have the Queen of Wands over there. Now we have the King of Wands, both upright. So I feel like it's to, in this energy, I feel like it's saying the lesson is to not only respect and appreciate the divine counterparts, but also to get into the energy of being inspired and inspiring and appreciating all the unique parts of yourself that make you you. Next, we have up the reason why you two met. So like I was saying, the reason is because you want to, the reason that you met is because you, as a result of meeting them, kind of put more time aside for yourself to rest, reflect, meditate, it's because you started treating yourself better. So why is this here? And the reason that the two of them have met. Whoa. Okay. Strength in reverse. You could have, prior to meeting them, felt very insecure, not in touch with your, not having balance between your animalistic self and your higher self, your physical self, your higher self. You could have felt reliant on others. You could have felt weak in a lot of areas. And I feel like with this time that you put aside for yourself as a result of this connection, you truly grew stronger. As for the, excuse me, geez. As for the hidden truth here, like I was saying with the Ace of Swords, we have beginnings, clear thinking, being mindful, being strong. So another hidden truth here is that there has been some kind of abuse of power, and that could have shifted within this other person. This could have made them realize, as you realize, that they were misusing their power possibly, or whatever the case may be, as a result of this connection with you. They realized that they didn't want to be like that anymore. That's just what I'm getting. Last but not least, we have what is the key to manifesting in 2025? And we have the Fool here. So to take risks, to follow your vision, to follow your intuition, and to, just be, take the risk with, take a calculated risk, and use the wisdom that you've gained. Yeah, I mean, you have been so messed up with feeling so overwhelmed for so long. I mean, definitely as I've done the general readings, it has indicated that there has been so many different opportunities, but it has been unclear as to which are feasible and which are fantasy. And this has just left you so confused for so long. And I feel like to take a leap of faith into something new with all that you have gained, all that you have learned, you're going to be set. Okay, so last but not least, I do have the Hidden Truth Oracle here, and I just want to take a moment to see what you would say to this other person in this connection if you were speaking just solely from your heart. You would say, my life is not as together as it seems. And what would the other person in this connection say to you if they were speaking authentically from the bottom of their heart? We both know I am not the one for you. Wow. Okay, guys. So I hope that you got something from this reading. Take everything with a grain of salt. Use your intuition. Be assertive. You have some big sacred union coming up. We have, a lot of opportunities and love coming up. And I hope that you have a great new year. I'll see you soon.